ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 hits of death sprinkled.
Oh no. I give it 2 big goons.
From the basement, from the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now,
we'll be out in Vegas.
Gang hits Vegas.
that crunch. When you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Favorite heart, right? Be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
Vegas is going to be awesome, though. We're going to have live shows.
You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
It is the 6th episode of Season 3 here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. Welcome in. I am your host, Justin Perri, joined today by my very best friend in the whole wide world, Mr. Max Hofmeyer. You might know him as Maximilian. And together for the next 45 minutes, we're going to take you on a grand tour throughout college basketball at its peak time. That's right. It's a Saturday afternoon, everyone. And there's nowhere I would rather be than right here with you, Max, betting every game that is going on live with no holds bar, no refrain, just us, the data that you see to the side of us, and usually around 10 bets each. We're coming off a good ep, though. How you doing?
Oh, doing great. You know, like you said, no place. Did we get the exact number on how many games are going on right now? I mean, there is so much action, so it should be.
It's something like over 20 to 30 games live at the moment. So excited to dive in. We'll get the buttons smashing as we start our intros, say what's up, all that good stuff. There's a lot going on, Max. I mean, we could talk about why Musa's not here, but we could also start betting. I'll let you take a choice at that one.
We talked about Musa a little bit on the last episode. I think this one's about us, but
let's do it. Yeah, sure. For sure. You know, it's just his wedding day. This one's about us, though. Let's get into it. I see a play.
Oh yeah, you go.
Yeah. I can get us started here. I'm gonna go with our good friends, the Dragons, the Drexel Dragons, as my first play of the day. As you can see there on the screen, ShotQuality thinks they should be winning this game instead of losing by over double digits. So let's get in with a little bit of a spooky one with the Drexel Dragons. All right, seeing them here at 11.5, taking the points, minus 115 for the Drexel Dragons as my first pick of the afternoon show. Max, we do have a week between shows, so enjoy it. If you want to get your hands on ShotQuality Live data, of course, just become a member. ShotQualityData.com. Check it out. The premium membership gets you everything in college, and if you don't want to get your feet wet, standard membership, you can try out some NBA and see how it goes. But I'd recommend college. It works pretty well. All right, Max, what do you think of Cop and Liberty? I mean, this is just, I think, too different of teams to really trust that the shot quality score is viable here.
Yep. Definitely, Coppin is not a team I'm looking to back, so I don't mind passing here. But that 1.68 points per shot for Liberty is pretty ridiculous, especially if it's from the 3, too. You know, if they're just getting it at the rim and, you know, beating down a bad team. So that's one I would want to invest in.
That would be shown in the SQ points per shot. So I think the difference probably means that the 3 points shots are raining down. 15 attempted, but also at the rim a lot, not taking a lot of bad shots. You have any interest in maybe even a team total under, or are you good?
No, I'll pass.
All right. What about?
There's too much on the board. How about let's go to Marquette? I tweeted about this one before. I knew it would be Marquette, Wisconsin.
You knew you wanted to look into it. How's Marquette looking? Underperforming?
I mean, every week with this Marquette team, they feel like they're underperforming. I think the margin was way wider earlier. I'm still seeing Liberty on your screen if you want to pull
thank you.
Marquette for the people.
Let's get people up to speed.
0.7 points per shot. That's just not going to do it. I will go ahead and start my day.
We got a lot. There's a lot going on here. This is going to be a fun episode.
18.5 is the official number there. Marquette plus 18.5.
Let me give this the old retweet on Twitter over there. See if we can pull some people in because this is gonna be a fun one. We're gonna have a lot of time, a lot of bets here. You can just see on this row, there's a lot going on here. Presbyterian is up by 9, expected to be up by 14. All right, that looks okay. Probably not going to touch that 1.
Oh, and I forgot to tell the people, I did take Drexel with you as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Not
you can,
that,
of course, follow along on the bet sheet. Very easy way to get there. I will show it to you. You go to ShotQualityBets.com/betcast, and then you will see, let's see, we'll load this up. You will see the current episode, season 3, episode 6. I didn't take Musa out just out of respect. You click read more, and then you hit link to play sheet, and that'll just make me verify I am who I am, but I don't really want to do that at the moment. So I'll just take that shortcut over here, and you will see all the plays so far this episode. Max with 2, Drexel and Marquette, and myself with just Drexel. We're not squad riding without Musa. It's not really a squad ride. It's just a little carpool. But let's keep going, Max. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe get in on IUPU or IU Indy now, as some might call it. Not me. I will never forget IUPUI. I wonder if you search it on the sportsbook, it still comes up, and it's still actually written as IUPUI.
Some are different though, but yeah, some definitely still have
as well. So that's kind of funny. I'll take the plus 15.5 here at half. Minus 118 on this one over at FanDuel Sportsbook. So we'll go grab a little IUPU. That's gonna be some really great.
Do you want to pull up that score for the people so they can get a look at what IUPUI?
That's gonna be some really good college basketball trivia in like 15 years. It's gonna be like what school was formerly known as IUPUI and what did it stand for. I mean, people know what school it was probably, but like Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis, I think is what it was.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. If that's the one thing I know, it's what IUPUI stands for.
I'm going to look to another Horizon game, the one right below it, the Mastodons of Purdue Fort Wayne. Not IUPUI, but IPFW.
I'm taking this one with you.
Here.
Yeah, I'm taking this one with you.
Yeah, 15-point margin. That's something that we like. So plus 12.5 is what I got.
Another Purdue, technically. So 3 Purdue teams playing today. But yeah, let's do it. 12.5 minus 114 for me.
Got it. Alrighty. Sheet is I forgot to share the sheet with the people. When it's a 2-man crew,
I walked them through how to get there, so it's not that big.
I like to post the link though.
All right, here's a crazy one. You getting your feet wet on Stetson, South Carolina, a 22-point line, already close to what the full spread was, and Stetson's getting decent shots. Just South Carolina's hitting everything they're taking.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Let's see what this line is at, because this could be...
I would assume it's at like 28, 29, maybe 27.
Yep. Good guess, 27.5. Pass for now. I got 28.5 over at FanDuel. I'm going to take it. I'm going to spooky spread it. I'm going to hit the lightning button. This is a tough one, but I think it hits. All right. ShotQuality Live BetCast on a beautiful holiday season Saturday afternoon. I don't think a lot of folks are watching college basketball right now. I think this is a sicko Saturday. I think this is... It's our first sicko Saturday, too. It's our first 100-plus slate.
Well, right. 100-plus, not a lot. I mean, there are some big games. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there are some big games, and I'm sure those are pulling a decent number. But, mid-major basketball is not everyone's focus during college football playoff season. It is the equinox. I mean, college basketball really comes into focus in about a month. So I think that's a good thing for those of you watching, those of you hanging out with us here today. You want to be betting college basketball right now. I think this is about the easiest it gets. November and December. After we hit January, for a lot of reasons, you got to think about how you're betting, what you're betting, how much data everybody has, and your chance to beat them. It's hard to beat them. ShotQuality Bets helps, though. Indiana, Louisville, ShotQualityBets. Who loves Louisville?
Before we get into that Indiana game, I'm going to go ahead and take SIUE plus 4.5. Western Michigan was just right above.
Ooh.
A pretty ridiculous number there.
Yeah, give me this one. Give me this one. I'm going to go play this one where I'm allowed to get more money down.
I did have to lay minus 120, but yeah, I do like this one.
I mean, again, to actually play, I have to also lay a lot. This is a good one.
I mean, we're just like, this is a good insight for the people too. Like, yeah, we absolutely bet these two. Like, we endorse, we practice what we preach.
It's
here.
pretty funny if anyone ever asks me that. It's not even that I bet it. It's that it largely drives everything I do.
Yeah.
It's my eyes and ears. All right, what'd you get? 3.5?
4.5 minus 120. I had to.
Wow, I have 3.5 minus 120 offshore.
Gotcha.
But I'm trusting the data. And let's go. Let's go. Hit the button. We haven't seen a Riz bet locked in a minute, Max. This might be a Riz bet.
It's been a while. Those were my 2-unit plays. I just haven't had that one. Yeah, would be a good game.
Haven't felt the Riz inside.
I don't know. I think isn't the Rizzler died down? It was very topical last year, but now it's like
he's got like an Arizona iced tea thing going on. I follow him on Twitter. I think I got a soft spot for the kid because I actually think, like, compared to how most children are managed in a spotlight, they're not doing him too dirty. Like he's going to be the Rizzler forever, and I mean that was already the case, and I get it, and the poor kid, whatever. But they seem like they're keeping him pretty grounded. We'll see. I'm rooting for him. I don't want him to turn out to be like a child tragedy. Like I don't want to see that happen. All right. Here's an interesting one going into the second half now. Great segue. Drexel absolutely stinking up the place, by the way.
Yeah.
Could be a double dip there, potentially. What's that line at now? What did we get? 11.5?
Let me pull up the sheet.
10?
11.5. Is what we played.
15.5. It's 15.5, so maybe a little bit more before we start double dipping.
But yeah, that was one of our first plays, though. So if you joined a little late, we're on Drexel. You can get a better number there.
That's true. Stony Brook and Delaware State are very interesting options. Delaware State's tied, expected to be up 9. That's right there. Like, we can probably get points. Everyone thinks Delaware State's bad, but this Delaware team might be bad. I'm going to trust the data. We're going to get a high volume of plays in here. I think high volume is the way to get this software to work. I mean, I think in general, when you have good data, you want a lot of plays. You want a lot of exposure to allow it to work at a high sample. So let's go. That is Delaware State plus 3.5. And that is minus 108. And everything averages out to about minus 115, which is about where we.
I know you said, Delaware State is the best team, but yeah, Delaware, they lost to a non-D1 earlier this year.
I know, exactly. I think you got to get in on this. I'd like Stony Brook pregame, and we know that doesn't really impact how things work for us in game because we have new, better information. But I have to play offshore for this one because it's a New York game, but 14.5 right now, minus 120, kind of staring at me pretty. What do you think about this one, Max?
Yeah, I like that. Let's see what the shots look like. Yeah,
I felt like we really got to look at it
because I know Stony is a mid-range kind of team. So if they're not shooting mid-range, they're not. Yeah,
both teams making smart decisions. It's just bad luck for Stony. I think I'm gonna get in here plus 14.
I'm seeing plus 14.5 on this one.
Yeah, me too.
Let's do it.
I'm in. It's so much slower offshore. I think. I don't think this is taboo or bad to discuss on the show. Maybe I'll get a call and be like, dude, what are you doing, call? I'm not really playing on recreational books too much in the new year. I don't know about you, Max.
Nope, not at all.
I don't really have much interest in dealing with like paying to play any more than I already freaking do.
Yep. I mean, I'm not a sucker. I won't be taken advantage of. So it's pretty no-brainer decision.
Yeah, it's just, and it's unfortunately by the federal government. So it's not like,
I mean, it didn't go
not like you can get cute with your taxes. Yeah. Please pay your taxes if you get, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's actually consistent. But like, betting didn't even go legal in Ohio till like 2022 or whatever. So like, I mean,
sure.
I'm not that far removed from the life before it anyways. So, but
that's very fair.
That's probably a discussion for another day.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks because it's like that's a fee on top of even losing, right?
Yep.
Like that's where it really gets me. I wish if it was
when you're like me and you.
I understand if it was 90%. Like maybe I don't even understand it. I don't really understand it. I do have a call set up with my accountant, my family accountant, not my accountant, in the new year or in the next month. Sorry. To understand fully what I should do and exactly how it impacts me, which is I think the best advice I can give.
I took my numbers from last season and ran a hypothetical for this year. When you're like me and you just grind out like 54, 55% over a large sample size, it
really hurts.
Oh, it made it really hurt me.
That's exactly the type of person they don't want, unfortunately.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I got to play, though. We can get back into it.
Let's get back into
it. Buffalo and St. Bonaventure. I'm going to take under 145.5 here.
Total.
Yeah. It looks pretty slow because the fact that they scored 70 points and they're pretty on fire, that must be a slow game. So 145.5 for me.
What about Winthrop to come out with a little bit of vengeance here against a hot Coastal Carolina team?
Give me 1 second. I'm just
get your play in. I feel you. Winthrop playing like what 25 guys?
They've been good this year. I think they just cracked.
It's an 11-man rotation.
I think they just cracked almost top 100 in Ken Pop too. They've been looking good this year.
Playing smart, not a lot of bad shots, beating their opponent by 10+% on both those numbers right now and not winning. Expected to be winning, 12-point favorite. I mean, as long as it's not minus 8.5, I think I'm in here.
It's going to be like
it might be 8. It's 7. It's literally 7.5. Yeah, I'll take 7.5 minus 102. It's a good price on Winthrop as my next live bet here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. Should I grow my hair out back like it is in that photo? It's been a while. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. I'm Justin. That's Max. We hang out here about once a week or so now that we're into the heart of the season, out of the, the quick start. We'll probably have, an episode a week, maybe a little bit more than that going forward. And then, of course, everything will pick up as we get towards March, and that'll be here before you know it. 3 months until March is at our door.
I feel like Saturdays are pretty standard, though, throughout the year.
Yeah, I feel like we'll mostly be here Saturdays. We'll do some Super Tuesday streams for sure. Essentially, the way it works, if you're new, if you don't watch a lot, is we just pick the biggest, baddest, scariest slates we can find, and then we show off what ShotQuality Live can do when it's at its best. So, all right, I just took Winthrop there. Nice price. I do think they will get this done. ShotQuality says they should be up by 10.5. They should be able to, again, perform at that level. So why not expect them to get that 10-point lead in this half, win by 8, 9, 10 points. That's what I am about expecting here for our friends at Winthrop. All right,
I took Winthrop with you. Did we ever talk about Indiana Louisville? I feel like we glossed over it, but
we almost talked about it. We did not, though. And as they near the half, it's at a good point to get into it because this is expected to be tied. I would not expect this one to get back towards that tight game scenario. I'm pretty in on Indiana. What about you?
Same. Yep, I'm seeing 11.5. I'm going to go ahead and lock it in.
Check it out. I got 12 and a half. I got the swell up a point over at FD. So we'll go 12 and a half minus 118 for Indiana for me. I will refrain from hitting the button. I know.
And my 11 and a half was low juice. So yeah. So either or.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have. I'm gonna fully extend my credit on a couple.
And then this one is not. This is not a true home game, by the way, for Indiana. I believe they are downtown Indy. So if I don't know if that
should still be all right. All right.
I just like to let the people know,
Of course. Say what's up in the comments. Leave us a sub. Ask us about a game. Tell us you like a bet. Whatever you want. ShotQuality Live BetCast.
And as we learned with Iowa State today, sometimes it doesn't even matter if you're on your home floor because they went into West Lafayette and beat the brakes off of Purdue.
Yeah, they did. That was pretty. That's gonna rattle a few people's understandings of the scene. All right, a couple final games tipping off here. We won't be with you too much longer. Once the games sort of get to a place where we've made our bets, we figured it out, we kind of dip out. Max, you saw last time we had an episode on the 3rd, USC Upstate. I was sitting there scared, worried. We should have bet them live. They forced overtime. They covered easily.
They were the player that day too, correct?
Yeah. Yep. Did I spooky spread Stetson? I think I did.
Yes, you did. 28 and a half is what I got you down for.
How they doing? Again, the best way, of course, to check how they're doing is to check the live line. It's at 27 and a half. So doing okay. Play sheet, always up to date, almost about 10 picks in the books already. A lot of underdogs. That's what we like to see. You want to take those points. Little favorite there in Winthrop. Nice 6-3 show for me last time, up about 2 units on the season. And that's sitting here betting while trying to not look like a total buffoon on camera. It's hard. It's definitely hard. All right, 10 Tech, West Georgia. Not much going on there. We took a little Purdue for
still on the sheet.
Okay. You're in on Marquette. I am not yet. I'm a little hesitant. I'm gonna watch and see. Second half's just starting to get underway, so should get maybe a couple more new plays popping up here before everything kind of gets touched up. What do you think of FIU overperforming by 6, Jacksonville underperforming by 6 over there, expected to be a 6-point game instead of a 18-point game?
Yeah, I'll get in on that one for the right price. Of
course. Let's see what the lines are. Let's see how the teams are shooting. Let's see if
20 and a half. Yeah.
Everyone playing well. Yeah.
18-point game right now. I'll go ahead and take it. 20 and a half.
It's just Jacksonville's literally due.
Go ahead. You were saying?
Shooting 53% of their shots from 3 and nothing's falling. They're like already playing from behind a little bit here, and I'm probably going to hold off.
Well, I went ahead and took it plus 20 and a half was the number.
Okay. All right. Look, I like when our sheets aren't identical. So I don't think we should just have the exact same plays. Then I could just get up here by myself and do it, and I wouldn't even need you.
That would be so lonely to just talk into the abyss.
I mean, people do Abyss streams. You got to talk to the chat. You got to answer questions. I don't think I could do it. I get tired of myself quickly. Some results from earlier in the day. If you were betting earlier, you got a little unlucky with Bucknell. If you bet Bucknell, you definitely got lucky with Virginia. So a couple unlucky results here. Looks like out the gate, all 4 in that top row, the wrong team. Not the wrong team, but the team that shot well took away the victory instead of the team that got the good shots. Of course, getting good shots does not always mean you shoot well.
Nope.
Maybe even, I think it was close to about a 35% chaos rate last season in college basketball, and it's higher right now.
Yep.
Gets lower.
I mean, this sport is chaos.
Yeah. Basketball basketball in general is chaos. And then when you move down to the college level from the pro level, you get to the players who cannot hit every shot, even if open. I mean, obviously NBA players miss open shots, but like NBA players barely miss open shots in empty gyms, right? Like that's usually the barometer. Like they are incredibly good if you're playing them in pickup with no, crowd noise, with no all that stuff going on. Like they're going to just absolutely dominate. There are not that many players at that level in college.
I mean, the chaos is why I fell in love with this sport too.
Because
anyone can beat anyone. It's because college football. If you're just so much better, you can just turn around, hand it off, and run it up the middle on any bad team. You can't really, it doesn't matter how bad you are. Shots don't go in sometimes.
Yeah, but you can still. The good part is that you can still be predictive within the chaos, and that allows you to sift through it, make sense of it, and then beat everybody else to the proper conclusions about what actually happened in those chaotic environments, right? Like, so when you come away with the fact that Georgia Tech got lucky, they maybe were giving up too many shots to Monmouth. And if you watch that game, Monmouth, I believe, missed a three.
Wow, they covered that game, Georgia Tech? Yeah. I think Monmouth was winning like 75% of the game, maybe.
Yes. And Monmouth missed a three at the very end to cover.
Oh.
One shot away from not covering. So again, how results, Georgia Tech was also a little due to get lucky. I hate saying it.
I know.
But they were what it really means, they were underpriced for their potential to outperform that, like their averages, their current play is really what it means, right? Is that the distribution of their potentials was off. So they were more likely to do better than what their price might have implied, is what it means. Good luck.
I think I timed that Jacksonville game terrible. Look at the score now. They're 27.5. I think they just
fell apart.
Yeah, I think I timed that one very bad. Oh, well.
Hate to see that. What do we make? What about our friends over at Gardner Webb? I mean, you were talking about them last time, Max. You said they're one of the worst teams you've seen.
Yeah.
Do you want to go against them? Because they're hanging in a game at 3 that they're expected to be down double digits in. Right?
I do want to get
in
this. I'm
close.
not seeing the line, though.
Yeah. I'm not either.
But
IUPUI not figuring it out, but this could be a really good spot for the double dip.
We haven't had many double dips this year, I feel like.
No, which is not a terrible thing. The double dip, of course, is the dreaded pick going so bad. Hey, no problem, man. We do what we can. So that's a nice little put that in the what's it called? Testimonials. We love it. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it here. 20.5 now, Max. We both got it. I got in on this one at 15.5. I think 5 is around where I like to do this type of thing. 5-6 points, a good possession or two. So I'll go IUPUI plus 20.5. I think this is the first or second double dip for me this season. Hey, man, when you hear that crunch, hitting it twice, better price. That's what we do.
What price did you get? Sorry.
20.5 minus 114.
20.5. Got it.
So I just need a little run ski.
They're now at an even 10 plays.
Even 10. All right. We got about an even 15 minutes or so. We'll see how that goes. It's pretty loosely 45 minutes. Did I play Indiana yet?
I don't know, but you were currently showing the score sheet. If you want to scroll up,
I was saying I was going to play Indiana. I did. I took 12.5. I took 12.5. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm on Virginia Tech today. I think I played it minus 2.5. That'll be a fun one. I almost took Missouri State at 10.5. I think the Ken Palm number was like 15 or something, and it opened 11.5, and I didn't want to touch it, and now it's 8.5. So,
I have a personal distaste with that Missouri State team. I think their coach Stinks.
If you want to get in on Ohio State, this is a decent time. If you want to double dip on Western Michigan, this is a decent time. And SIUE is down.
SIUE, yep.
That's crazy.
1.7 points per shot from Western Michigan, the Broncos. Cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, SIUE isn't like scrub territory either. They were
that's
7.5.
1.7 means effectively shooting over 50% from three, or close to 100% from in the paint.
I'm pulling up this box score because I'm curious now.
The live line is 9.5.
That might be worth a double dip.
What did we play? 4.5?
3.5, 4.5.
I got 4.5. Yeah, again, it's down to 8.5 now. 5 to 6 points is right around where I want to be for that double dip. Now, what you really want to do for the double dip, which we don't do here again because it's very difficult in the minute to get this correct, is you really want to look at the differential.
Oh my gosh, ready for this? SIUE 10 more shots, but Western Michigan is shooting 65% from the floor and 67% from deep, 10 of 15. That's crazy. SIUE 50% at the line, 6 of 12.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Western
tough.
Michigan,
These games are
right,
tough
this
because this game just feels, you get into this point, like the mental point, like SIUE has to do something and get like a mental break on Western Michigan. It must feel defeating. They know they're playing their game. They know they're getting their shots. They're scoring well, right? They're not playing badly on the shots they're getting. Just the defense is atrocious. They can't seem to stop them. And there's probably about an extra 15 points on the board. Easily an extra 15 points.
Yeah, SIUE is plus 12 in turnovers and plus 2 on the offensive glass. That is insane. I think I'm going to double dip this one. Let me pull up a line.
That was a wild stat. How often are you down this much and that's happening?
Yes.
Let's get into these last games. They finish up and we'll get out of here.
Real quick though, plus 5.5. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in the double dip.
All right. Good. Wow, we talked ourselves out of 3 points.
Yeah, I know. I missed the boat, but oh well.
All right, minus 102 on the foot, plus 5.5 if you're shopping. That's what happens. That's why you got to jump. You got to jump sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be trigger happy. Sometimes you got to be patient. Sometimes you got to just keep an even keel and always rock the same way and not try to get upset timing everything perfectly. And there's too much action to get it perfect. And sometimes you take plays like Jacksonville.
Like a dummy.
Oof. They stopped scoring. They stopped caring. Sometimes you jump and you get 8.5, and now SIUE is only 4.5. Like, you could have taken Georgia Southern. They're going to start stomping on Gardner Webb any second.
I feel like I can take a little money line too, plus 250 or whatever. I feel like
IUPUI just not caring today, man. No shots going down.
Marquette's back down 12. That's kind of where they've been at, for a while.
That's ugly, man. I'm not touching.
Yeah. Musa would love this. He loves Marquette too.
Norfolk State, James Madison started the year shooting so hot from three, and they have absolutely entirely fallen back to earth.
Were you on NC Central on Wednesday? I had that one.
Yep. If you were paying attention, you were able to get some very winnable bets, and I think now it's a bit more priced in that they were hot, and that was a little bit of an overreaction by a bucket or two in the numbers. So, but that's what you can get at the turn of the month here from November to December is overreactions to results. And you want to look at
it. Game. That's kind of a big one early. Is there anything? It's down low. Sorry. It's the last one.
You could take Georgia State here. It was a 13.5 point spread. They're starting hot. They might just maintain the lead. I think I'm okay. Yeah. We are getting to the tail end of the show. Big thank you to everyone who hangs out with us here, watches us frantically try to live bet everything that's going on here. ShotQuality Live is definitely one of the most entertaining forms of betting I've ever used in my life, for sure. could sit here all day. The new games come in. You can find different angles. You can play team totals. You can test out new theories. You can, watch games come in for a week and then start playing edges.
Look at that Coppin score. Good thing we didn't dive in the stink and take Coppin. 72-25. Oof.
That's less than a point per minute. Less than points. Like they are not scoring. Liberty making a point here today. They're going to win by 55. Drexel needs to make that comeback. That's not going too well for them. Classic Saturdays, man. There's a lot of teams that are expected to be winning that are not winning, right? I mean, Bowling Green expected to win and lost. Maine looks absolutely terrible.
The best part about the Bowling Green one is they just beat Kansas State at Kansas State. I was expected to lose.
That was pick of the day. They won outright.
Yep.
That was crazy. I did not expect them to win outright. But yeah, some teams on alert for next time out. Maybe some value on Bucknell, maybe some value against UMBC, maybe some value against Virginia, maybe some value on Dayton. And it's like, is it that damn simple? Yeah. This is not rocket science.
Dayton's had a couple. Like they lost to Cincinnati. They, were supposed to win that one. They might have had one other big game. I can't remember. The Marquette
you can hit
one.
Unexpected right here. So Marquette and Cincy were both expected to go the other way for this team so far.
And then obviously today, Virginia as well.
And then you can click the wins and you can be like, all right, well, let's verify their wins. They beat East Tennessee by 17. They were expected to win by 12. All right, close enough. Win by 5, win by 8. All right, win by big 20, win by big almost 30. So, probably took their foot off the gas. Maybe North Carolina Central hits some shots at the end. They don't cover, but were expected to cover by the hook for shot quality. Yep. So, some interesting data. We're working on getting these working again. I'm not really 100% sure what's going on.
We didn't even talk. How about my Muskies last night? Big rivalry win and cover. That was
yes, sir. I had that one. I think I told you I agreed with you on that one last night.
Both those teams are still not good, by the way. Like I did not walk away. Like those teams are still bad.
It's definitely difficult to put your finger on it right now. I mean, of course, everyone ragging on the Big East at this time. Yeah. It's not pretty. I think both those teams are like borderline top 100 teams right now.
If it's 9-10 games in the Big East, I'd be a very happy camper this year.
The only thing I'm looking forward to is ticket prices coming down from last year.
The only team in the Big East that's been like, other than UConn, that's been like, wow, they've been really good this year's Butler, kind of, and they're playing Boise tonight.
St. John's will wake up. St. John's will wake up.
Will. I'm
pretty excited about how they've looked without Sannon playing great. Did
you play anything tonight? And they got
I got them last night at 10.5. So feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah.
You know me.
Ole Miss has some issues.
I'm pretty pleased right now because I started the season kind of late. Had some personal stuff going on, and so I've only been betting for like a week and a half. So I don't have like a lot of public. I'm not publicizing my bets a lot. There's not a lot of people following. So I think that means that the closing line value I'm getting is a little bit more meaningful. I'm not seeing like the influence of sharing my plays to 100 people or whatever. And it's been good. I think I only had 4 bets move against me of my 37 today. So that's really nice. On 24 moved with me. So feeling good. And I think the nicest part about it is that like I'm just like basically a barometer for shot quality. So if I'm doing well, it usually means anyone using the data is doing well. So I like to see
You see this comment?
No, I can't see the screen.
IPFW takes the lead, a 20-3 run. We got like 12.5.
I love that. Wow.
Sprinkle.
Woo. That's hot.
Love to see.
And look at what it does to the shot quality score too. Like that's exactly what was kind of predicted there. They're actually still expected to do a little bit better.
I played Fort Wayne pregame too, so I love to see that come to fruition as well.
Did we both grab that one? I think we did 12.5. Ooh, man. It makes you start wanting those money lines. Tell you the truth, Max. And we'll take it though. We'll take it because Drexel's looking a little iffy. IUPU's looking a little iffy. Stetson's looking a little iffy. SIUE's looking a little iffy. So we need these. We need it. We
We
don't
have a
have
lot of fringe
much.
plays, so
It's gonna be a tough finish. I know we don't eventually, like if like let's say dreams come true when we get picked up by a network and BetCast becomes a whole thing, like we could eventually sit in the lounge and watch these plays out. But the point is to give them out, show how you make the plays. So we sitting here and having us yell about our plays winning or losing is entertaining for sure. And I know people love that style, and there's plenty of media outlets that do that. But I'm not going to try to subject our talent, myself included, to sitting there and reacting to winning and losing money unless it's like a nice, comfy environment. But hey, we do decent on numbers. We pull hundreds of viewers for a small outfit. It's pretty good. It's just us in our houses streaming. Max is on vacation, but and Musa's getting married. So what are you going to do? Anyway, Max, good show though. I think we're in a good spot. What else you holding? What are you waiting out on here?
Like pregame or live bets? Like, what am I? That Boise State game is a big one for me. That was one of my best bets. So
I got Boise. I got Boise, Detroit.
Same.
I got Winthrop. I got Stoney.
Oh, Winthrop's pulling ahead too. That's good for our live as well.
Yeah, come on, that one had to happen. That one felt so good.
I got that Gasso over the Gardner Webb.
Nice. I've never heard them called Gasso, and I love it.
Georgia.
I'm on. I don't know if I'm on. I think I might be on IUPUI full game, so they make a 10-point run.
I took the Marquette cheese at 11.5.
All right, you're all right. You're all right. Is getting in on Marquette as the last pick of the day a good move here, or do you think I should pass?
I think so, because here's the thing about Shaka's squad isn't going to not fight.
16.5 is the current number. You played them at 18.5, so your bet's doing well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not doing badly, I think is the better way to say it. We'll do a double negative. Well, it's not doing bad.
We'll say it's ahead of market.
Sure, ahead of market, hasn't lost value is a good way to put it.
Yes.
I think I'll leave it.
Came back in that one.
I told you that was a good time to take OSU. I said it. It is on stream, and they came back.
And you didn't do it though, so it doesn't really count.
I know. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not going to get it. Could get in on Georgia State here a little early, maybe not. Last licks here, Max. Any interest? They're up. They're down 18, expected to be down 3.
I think I'm just going to pass it to you. If you want to end it on a Marquette 16.5, I think you do that, or we say sayonara.
Yeah.
We'll say sayonara. Thank you so much for watching ShotQuality Live BetCast. I am your host, Justin Perri. That's Maximilian Hofmeyer. We'll be back next Saturday with the newly betrothed Alec Musa. I don't think he's bringing the white meat, but we'll have a good time with it. Make some more bets. Have another good Saturday. I hope all your bets cash. I hope you check out ShotQualityBets.com. We got a pick of the day coming tonight. I lost my first one in the last 5 yesterday, man. I'm not happy about it, but we will bounce back. See you guys next time, and thank you so much for watching ShotQuality Live BetCast.